To the killing of Iranian General Soleimani, and we are so appreciative of some of what happened yesterday because some Republican senators like Mike Lee, after yesterday's briefing from military leaders, didn't seem to buy this. Well, let's take a look. It's kind of a good clip.
The biggest problem I have with the briefing, which I would add was probably the worst briefing I've seen, at least on a military issue, in the 9 years I've served in the United States Senate. What we were told over and over again was, look, this action was necessary. This was a bad guy. We had to do it. And they had to leave after 75 minutes while they're in the process of telling us that we need to be good little boys and girls and run along and not debate this in public. I find that absolutely insane.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, we have all been waiting for someone else to not blame it on the Democrats. You can't blame this on the Democrats. This is what you saw and heard. You were in the room and you didn't buy it. Think of when next time you start questioning when people say, I'm not sure I buy this. This is how people feel. Yeah. They heard it, they saw it, you heard it, you didn't buy it. Thank you, because this gaslighting stuff really needs to stop. Yeah. Everybody has to get on board. Is it good behavior? Is it bad behavior? Did they not tell you what you needed to know? No, they didn't. And I'm so thrilled that finally somebody is saying, okay, all right, this is a pile of doggy-doo.
Yeah.
And this was a pile of doggy-doo.
Because you know what? That's Congress's job. We have a checks and balance system.
Remember that? Remember that?
Yeah. So Mike Lee is my senator in Utah, and I know him very well. And he's actually one of the truest conservatives in Washington, D.C. And I saw that video yesterday, and I thought, thank you. Yeah. Same thing, because he's speaking on what's best for this country. And here's the thing with Trump, and when they're saying in that room, believe our intelligence, there's stuff we can't tell you. Yes. That would be more credible if the president didn't say time and time again that he didn't trust or believe his own intelligence community. I'm sorry, but that's where you lose me. Yes, I might believe you, but when I see you in Helsinki standing next to Vladimir Putin, undermining our intelligence community, saying you believe Putin over what our people are telling you, when you are tweeting out that you want the whistleblowers named public because it might make you look bad, that's when I don't trust any of this. And that's what we have to say to ourselves. Things are screwed up right now. Listen to people like Mike Lee, because he is a conservative, and he has always been very honest about his beliefs on foreign policy. He's been consistent. He's a libertarian. That was such an honest, and you could see he was getting very angry because he's like, this is bigger.
It's about time.
This is bigger than that.
Well, we've had him on the show, and he's an attorney. He seems to be very transparent. He's not a never Trumper. I mean, he's voted with Trump like 75% of the time.
On impeachment as well.
On impeachment as well. And so I think you're right. When you listen to someone like that saying the intelligence doesn't support the notion of an imminent threat, we must listen to him. And that makes me very nervous, because if this president didn't have that imminent threat basis, that means this decision was made in a brash state. It was made impulsively. And that's why when there's that vote today on congressional authority and the war power, people really, really need to take note, because the Congress has to take that power back.
But let's see who else follows now. I want to see Romney stand up. I want to see Susan Collins in Vermont step up, the rest of them. Cory Gardner in Colorado. If you have enough senators saying, hey, this is really insulting, what you're doing is endangering the world, then maybe we'll get some.
But you know what? But I'm sorry. I'm happy to see somebody. I'm happy to see a crack in the light. I'm just, because if there's one crack, there are others. There are other cracks. This doesn't happen in
with him on all this other heinous behavior.
But on this, they're not. That I'm going to say, I appreciated that. I appreciated that.
Can I ask a question? Why is Trump sniffing all the time? Has he had a... I mean, did you see him the other day?
It was something like 50...
He's always sniffing.
Maybe somebody has gas. Who can say?
We'll be right back. Can the man have a cold?